So let me guess. Those goofy negative thoughts don't want to let you be great, huh? Say less. I got you. Here we go. I'm going to give you 3 ways to fight back against those negative thoughts, right? Here we go. Let's just get right to it. We don't need to waste any energy. So the first thing is this, right? Understand that none of us are exempt. I don't care how much you've grown, how much you've evolved, how much personal development you've done, how much you pray, how much you read, how much you study, how much amazing YouTube content you consume. The negative thoughts are going to show up. They're going to attack you. They're going to knock on your door every chance they get. So what do? Here we go. I got you. 3 things. The first thing is this, right? First thing is to understand that, number one, none of us are exempt, right? And then also understand that since none of us are exempt, there's no point in trying to avoid, and there's also no point in beating yourself up simply because these negative, goofy thoughts continue to knock at your door. What you have to do is this. Step 1, invite it in. Yeah, invite it in. When it comes knocking at the door, invite it in. See, a part of the problem that you have is that you're trying to push it away. You're trying to turn off the lights and pretend that you didn't hear the door, right? You're trying to suppress it and hide it and, stuff it in the garage or in the closet, or, you're trying to pretend that negative thought didn't just show up. That's one of the worst things you can do. If that's going to backfire every time. I don't even need to go deeper into that because you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, what should I do? Invite it in. Okay. Oh, hey, come on in, right? Have a seat. You notice the theme? Come on in. Have a seat. Who's in control? I'm in control. The thought's not in control, right? So I'm acknowledging that the thought showed up. And I'm accepting that it is what it is. What I'm not doing is giving it control, allowing it to, to take over and consume me, right? I'm not just going to open my door and just hide behind the door and let it just come in and have its way in my home. No. Come on in. Have a seat, right? See, I'm maintaining control. So I invite it in, right? And then step 2 is I question it. What's up with you? Why are you here? What do you want? And then when it begins to, because it's going to tell you, right? When it begins to tell you why it showed up and why you should believe it and why you should buy in, you question it. Is this really true? You question, how valid are these thoughts, right? What is it based in, right? You kind of think about your favorite court show. You want to cross-examine it, right? Okay, I heard that. But what about, and where does that come from? And what makes you say that, right? And in that cross-examination, right, while you're questioning it, what you're doing is, again, you're taking the power away from it because it showed up big and bad and ready to destroy you. But you kept your control when you invited it in. You told it to sit down and then began to question it. You began your cross-examination. And then the third thing is very, very simple. You want to spin it and let it fly, right? Picture LeBron when he does his little famous move when he's standing there and he looks at the ball, does the little spin thing and lets it fly, right? And it's like a super high percentage shot. And why they let him do it every time, I have no clue. But back to this, right? You want to spin it. So now as you question it and as you're stripping away the validity of the thoughts, right? Then you want to say, okay, you showed up for a reason. And now I can put my spin on it, and then I can use it to help me to elevate. So, okay, what else could this mean? Oh, what else could this mean? Okay, what do I have going on that would cause this to show up? Oh, okay, I have this particular mountain in front of me that I need to climb. And this thought showed up, tried to remind me of the last time I didn't continue climbing and told me how comfortable it was, but I don't want to buy into that. Now, what I realize is this is the spin, right? You just really showed up to remind me that I need to prepare even more, prepare even harder to make myself ready for the mountain that I'm about to climb. Thank you, right? And then send it on its way and get to preparing, right?